this is a key thing because it shows the health of the front desk in an automotive repair shop. We've talked about estimate size, but how does that get converted into the actual repair order? And what I like to see is anywhere around the 50% mark, and to have that consultation, and then it turns into a repair order. When we do this, it's a real game changer. When we have a larger repair order, it changes the dynamic of the shop. Let's say, for example, I looked at two shops, and I took a shop that had an average repair order of $200, and then I took one that had an average repair order of $500. What's the difference between the two that I would see? I would see at the $200 shop, I'd see a bit of a frenetic pace, a pace that's just going a little bit crazy. Everybody is running around. There's deadlines on the table all the time. And when we have deadlines and we're rushing, that's when mistakes happen. So then, therefore, you're picking up and you're trying to catch up. You're dealing with technicians who are probably a little bit pissed off all the time, and the morale is not good. And that relates into the front counter, which then gets related right onto the customer. They say never expect your clients to be happier than your employees. And when we're dealing with frenetic pace and they're always trying to catch up, your customers are going to be unhappy also. When we turn around and slow this process down, listen to our customers, inspect the vehicle properly, repair the vehicle properly, and you have a bit larger repair order, we tend to beat the clock regularly. And when we beat the clock, we can slow down and relax. Because in a day, instead of producing 6 or 7 hours in a day, we're producing 10 hours in a day. And your technician potentially might have 2-3 vehicles to work on in a day, as opposed to working on 8 or 9 vehicles to get through their day. And it really changes the mood of the shop.
So Alan, why am I going to beat time more regularly? I don't think I'm processing that.
So let's say, for example, we have one technician where they are given a light service, like say an oil change, tire rotation, and an inspection. And we expect that technician we pay them an hour to do that job. Whereas we have another technician who's got front and rear brakes and maybe a caliper service all the way around. And the one job pays 1 hour, the other job pays 4 hours. Okay. The technician having the 4-hour job sets up his work and he can easily beat the clock. The light service job, where you're just doing the oil change, tire rotation, and inspection, it's hard to beat the clock. And so you get to the end of the day, and the other thing is those jobs are probably discounted because they're loss leader services. And so the technician gets to the end of the day and he's maybe produced 6 hours in an 8-hour day. Whereas your technician that's doing the larger jobs was able to beat the clock and got to the end of the day and maybe produced 8 or 10 hours.
Mm-hmm.